Yeah, I know it doesn't look like we've done much, but we've got boxes everywhere. I just haven't touched this part here yet. My bookshelves are basically empty, except with a lot of my backpacking and bushcraft fuel, uh, which is sitting right there. And it's going to figure out how to box up butane, alcohol, and lighter fluid, and a whole bunch of other stuff, all into one box without having to worry about going boom. So, welcome to the channel. I don't see anybody in here yet, but hey, anything's possible. It is now 7 o'clock. It is, I'm not sure what the temperature is right now. Let me check, see what the phone says. The phone says temperature is what? What is the temperature? That's not the one I want to go to. Let's go with 80 degrees. Feels like 81. It's going to be in the 60s tonight. So, hey, Rob, how you doing, brother? Interesting teapot you sent me the picture of. Did you get it, or you just look at it? Yeah, Rob sent me a picture of a tea kettle. $25 unused, weighs a ton. Is it pewter or is it aluminum? Well, no, I'm going by what it looks like.
That looks like it's cast iron.
It might be cast iron, but I'm not familiar with the lid. I mean, that's a new style for me. Interesting kettle. We have our electric kettle. We have two other kettles, one in here, another one in the house, in my truck. So yeah, we use kettles a lot here. Cast iron, good long distance for $25. That's not bad.
Yeah, cast iron.
Yeah, as long as there's no rust. He didn't get it though.
That's all right.
Hey, Rip Curl, how you doing, brother? I haven't heard from you in a while. Hope things are going well. If you hadn't heard, I am in the process of moving. No word on an exact place yet, but I've got some definite feelers out. I've been told that something should be available, and as soon as I know more, you guys will know more. Still has storage oil in it on it. Okay, I've seen people do that. The grease. Hey Lou, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. How you guys been? Glad you can make it. I'm just, like I said, I'm just waiting on some news. I should find out hopefully tonight. I've been waiting on a phone call. Things have been a little weird, but I'm waiting on the phone call. The sooner I find out, the better. And as soon as I find out, we can start the ball rolling faster. That is my legal name, Lou. This is my actual Kincaid is actually my grandmother's name, and the outdoors is just something that she instilled into me. It's also my SCA name for reenactment name, just to let you know. But Colan is my name. I just don't go by that first name hardly ever, except for my wife, who calls me that. No, I was still Colin. You just didn't call me that. But that's who it is, Lou. But I'm still Colin. That's still me. And 9 times out of 10, I'll answer that, except for what the 10th time, which would be my wife yelling at me, trying to get my attention. Sometimes I don't answer to it because I don't recognize it. But it is what it is. I hope everybody is doing well. Those people who haven't heard, but we're having to move due to mold issues and stuff. So we're packing up. We got a couple, 2 or 3 boxes packed in here. We still have a long way to go here in the living room because we have a lot of small stuff in here. My bags, I got to repack my bags tomorrow. The bows that are behind me, and another set of bows which is in the living room, in the bedroom, and a couple other bows that are here in the living room are going to be packed up. Though I want to keep one bow out just because I want to. And that's the one that's going to be attached to this reel, which is for my bow fishing reel, for in case I want to go bow fishing. Big Papa Love. No, I'm not Big Papa Love. No, that's not. Birth names are tricky, so I don't usually go by it, especially on public media platforms such as this. But calling me Colin is perfectly fine. And Kincaid, like I said, is a family name. I hope not. I don't want, and I'm sure Jenny does not want to bushcraft a temporary residence. Because being homeless is not in the cards. Hopefully, because we can't afford not to have a place to live, especially with me still in recovery and everything else. But I do have materials to do so if I need to. But I will be packing up both these swords here, my squirrel skinner there, those 2 bows there, all those arrows, and a couple other things. It's the outdoors. I think somebody already has that one, so that's why I didn't use it. I mean, I could always change it if I need to, but I don't think that is an actual. I think somebody else already has that one. Yeah, there's somebody who's got very similar name. I don't want to go with that one. It's a little bit too on the nose for somebody else's channel. But please call me Colin. I'll answer it more often than not. And sometimes it's hard for me not to write Colin instead of the other one. Sorry, waiting for a phone call. Pretty much, but I don't think it's going to work for something like that. No, definitely not. That's one of the reasons why I don't go by that name anymore. Too many nicknames are off that one, and they were pretty cruel of growing up. So that's why I don't like using that name as much. And most of my family doesn't use my full first name either. Do they?
No, they call you something else.
Yeah, they call me something else. Jenny, how are you doing? Rob wants to know.
I'm all right.
She says she's all right. Her ankle's still swollen like this. I can see it from here. Still needs surgery. Still working her butt off at work. Though today was a little lighter day because some of the materials didn't come in. I do have some questions for you guys about my future bug out bag giveaway that I'm going to be doing once we get moved. I'm going to add some things to it. I'm not sure if you guys would be interested. Yeah, she did not do that very enthusiastically.
What?
Well, Lou says, Jenny said that very unenthusiastically.
Oh, you want? I'm tired.
She's tired. She's worked all day. Then she came home and she started packing up her knickknacks and a lot of her hobby stuff, which is a lot of work for her because she's got a lot of hobbies. You can't see her, but she's nodding her head like crazy.
Yes, I do. You know.
Because right now she's on a diamond painting kick.
Yep.
But she does swap out for her crocheting from quite a bit. So she bounces back and forth. Then before that, it was dice making.
Oh, I haven't even started that.
Oh, yeah. She hadn't started on her dice making yet.
I was going to start it this summer, but we have to move.
Yeah. She was going to do it later this year, but we're going to do it at the new house, hopefully.
Yeah.
Lou laughed and said, "Nope, I'm not messing with her after that response."
What?
Lou said, "Go LOL. I'm not messing with her after that response." And that was the capital letters.
What, did I come off a little cranky?
Just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Some of those diamond paintings do look cool. Do you have any of your diamond paintings available? Or did you pack those? She just packed them. Sorry, she didn't have anything currently.
Well, I got my one that I'm working on now.
If you have if you have it available, I'd like to show it them. If it's available. If it's not, we'll. I'm just going to have to use their imaginations because I have no idea which one you're working on right now, or how far you've gotten it. She likes owls, just to let you know. So she does a lot of owl stuff. Her side of the living room is full. Oh, this is one of Jenny's finds, by the way, folks. She found one of these recently. I can't tell you who made it or who it's by. I do know that it does work, but I can't tell you if it's a 10-watt, whatever, a little folding solar panel.
Oh, that's how much I got.
Okay. This is her current diamond painting. It's so Liberace.
It's so sparkly.
No, if you look at the there, hon. Look at that. It's Liberace.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to sparkle. The diamond sparkle.
Very nice.
Thank you.
That's what Lou says. Thank you, Lou. I really appreciate it. And then she definitely appreciates it.
Oh.
Well, one of the things I was going to ask you guys, for those who have seen the bug out bag I'm giving away later this year, is that I may not need this after the Temu challenge.
Okay.
Because while it is nice and everything,
not really your speed.
I prefer this.
Okay.
And no one's getting that. So, no, I was thinking about adding this to the bag. It doesn't have any major cutting tools other than a knife. So, this will probably be added to the bug out bag. Here's a better view of it. The giant sticky hand? I don't know. It's a crochet pattern for a giant sticky hand.
I think Bro Crochet did it.
Bro Crochet did that one, apparently. He said you might have a feeling you would enjoy using it.
Yep.
She says yes. Okay, this is the this thing here comes with a saw that looks like a steak, specifically like a steak knife. It is sharp, and it does do what it's supposed to do. and it has a built-in little ferro rod. But it's actually got a fairly beefy looking hammer looking thing, but there you go. I was thinking about adding that. You guys tell me what you think. I haven't used this yet. I was going to do a review on it when I do my Temu challenge, but that's also got to wait till after I move. It came from Temu. It didn't cost me very much. This one here cost me more, and this is one of my favorite ones. But comes with got a rope cutter or a cordage cutter here. It's got the saw in the handle and the ferro rod. Now, this also comes with one extra thing, which is in the ferro rod right there. Sorry, love. It does come with a whistle. So it's a 5-in-1, I guess. Cutter, axe, ferro rod, whistle, and saw. Look at Facebook. Okay, I'm looking. Okay. Around 9 a.m. Okay. Your house? Apparently it's his house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tomorrow morning at 9, you'll have the information.
Okay.
So we're going to go look at the house tomorrow. Okay. That works for me. RBG lights. I'm not familiar with what that is. Now I'm going to be giving away a bug out bag. It's got a knife. It's got I'm going to throw in a simple rain poncho. It's got a ferro rod. It's going to have 2 ferro rods, technically. Let's see what else I got in there. It's got a stainless steel water bottle. It's got a bunch of stuff. I'll go over that later if you guys want me to show it off again. But I'm not going to be able to put this and get this up until after I do my challenge. And that's going to be a little bit down the road when I get my knee worked on. But Rob, explain what RGB means. I feel a little out there. Here, hon, you can look at what he wrote. I do have a flashlight in there. No batteries, though, because I don't know if I could send it. That's the only issue. So no flashlight, no batteries.
Yeah.
It's a simple LED flashlight that takes 3 AAA batteries.
Still, Dan, my name is Jerry.
Yeah, you misspelled Jenny's name there, Daniel. But hi, how you doing? Hello, Tiffany. Thank you, Daniel, and you are amazing. Jenny says so too. So you got 2 things right there. Let's see here. Give me a second. Let's see if I can reach the bag from here without standing up too much.
What are you looking for?
That bag. I know. I'm working on it, love. You see all this I've done.
Yeah.
It's got a tarp in there. Not one of my good tarps, but it is a tarp. Okay. Oh. I think, okay, nothing. I don't think that's it. Okay. This is the bag I'll be giving away after I get moved. And so far, got a metal tin cup, a simple Canadian boys mess kit, and vintage. That does have a cup in it too. A simple Walmart tarp 5x7. Let's see what else is in there. Nope. I think that's it for the big pouch. Second pouch. It's got this knife here, right here, has been maybe claimed. I may have to put another one in here. So, because Dan from Herbert T Outdoor really wants this one because it's orange, but he may not get it because it depends if he wins it. But right now, if he doesn't, it's going in the bag. It's a nice knife, decent one. It's a right edge. It's a right edge. Decent size blade, not overly thick, but good beefy orange handle where you can't lose it. Sore, very sore. Let's see here. What else can I throw out there? So what else do I got in here? Not in that pouch. I have a stainless steel 27-ounce Ascend water bottle with lid. A fell rod with a decent striker. Give me a second here. I'm still trying to find where everything is. Oh, there it is. Give me a second here. A rain poncho. Should go in the same pouch right there. And here's the flashlight. It's just a simple LED. I don't have any batteries in it right now because this one here is actually pretty bright. But there you guys go. That's what I got in there so far. Like I said, once I get done with the challenge, that will be going in here too. This is a stainless steel cup, by the way. This is a Peak 1 by Colan, I think. Yeah, I think it's Coleman. I can't read it very well. Yeah, it's the Coleman. Peak 1. So we got 2 ferro rods, mess kit, which does come with, give me a second here. It's the old school style, as you can see. Anybody who's done any Boy Scout stuff knows what this contains. You get your plate, your pot, your pan, and this one does come with a plastic one, just a regular plastic one. It does not have the measurements in it, but it's just a simple plastic 1 cup deal. It does have a bail and lid. Now, it may or may not have more by the time I get done putting everything in there, and I really hope that it goes to a good home that someone could really use it who doesn't really have anything. The bag is brand new. It's hardly been used. Because I tried using it myself. It wasn't comfortable at the time I bought it. But by the time I got one that was comfortable, I lost about 70 pounds, 75 pounds. So there is that. Now, any questions, any suggestions, any ideas, any comments? Good, bad, otherwise. Just trying to figure out if I got this thing in right. Nope, I think I have to do it that way because it's the only way it'll fit in there. Oh, sup, cats, getting the knots out, huh? Just you should know that feeling.
Oh yeah.
Jenny's been working on Little Miss for quite some time because she was so knotted and matted when we got her. She was an old cat when we got her, and we've had her for 4 years now.
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years, and she was old when we got her. So we understand completely. So I'm not sure if you guys like what I'm putting in here so far. I may add something else. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But she was a save because her owner was dying, and we saved her from going to the pound and being put down. And she's been happier since she's been here. Giving the night of the week, she'll be either when we're sleeping, she'll be laying on one of us, which is for her getting up and down those into the bed is quite a challenge for her. How old she is. Ooh, that's an idea. Let me see. I can't tell what that one is. What about one of these? This is a number 3. I've got this one or I got this one. I'm not sure. I haven't really cleaned this one up yet, so I can't tell you if this is a good one or a bad one. It is also a number 3, but I want to take a look at what it is because it's really corroded, and I got to clean all this crap off. So I'm going to hold on to this one until I figure out what it is. I have a feeling that might be worth something. Some playing cards. I do have some playing cards, but the one good set of survival playing cards I will not give away because those are my personal ones. I don't have any other playing cards at the moment.
Put some Magic Gathering cards in.
No.
Oh,
Hun, what about those?
What?
Top in the second cubby to the right on the wine rack.
Yeah.
If they're all there, that is.
I don't know if it's even been opened yet. Ouch.
Yeah, we got some cards. Old school looking cards too. We got some cards right here. Oh, these are cool looking too. Hun, you should see these. Check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these got some really cool cards here. We got Liberty on this one and this one. I guess these are the Jokers. And here's an ace. Yeah, this is cast iron. This is a 6.5-inch skillet. I like cast iron. I mean, I have the one I was showing you earlier that was that needs cleaned up. I want to find a matching Griswold that matches the lid that goes with that. So I've got some cards right here. really cool old school cards. So, because look at the back of these guys. Look at the back. And here's what these are Liberty cards. Jumbo Liberty cards, apparently. Yeah, they're all here. I'm sure you do. Dan, you've got all the good ones. The one I used to have a set when I was in the service that had all the planes on them. You know, how to identify enemy aircraft type of situation. But I had since lost those years and years and years ago. Right, not too long after Jenny and I met, before we moved in together and stuff like that, before we got married. But yep, I can throw these cards in there, no issues. So good call there, Rob. I will throw a set of cards in there. There you go, cards. And this pan. It does mean more weight, I will say that, but there you guys go. It's more stuff to be added to the pile. I cannot put in a bow. I cannot put in any kind of fuel, or I'm not sure. I don't have a stove, extra stove to give away or anything like that. So I can't add any of that. No matches. Ferro rod's pretty much as far as I can go on that part. So pen, Sharpie. Ooh, I do have a pen. 1 second there on that note. I mean, I didn't have any use for it, hon. It's in here, actually. And no, you're not getting the box. It's this thing, hon. Mm-hmm. I don't have a use for it. But there you go. Pen. This is a survival pen. Got a window breaker. It's right. It's fairly decent. I don't know what else it can do, but it is what it is. It's not a knife or anything like that. And it just takes simple cartridges. I'm not sure. It just takes simple cartridges like that. Well, there you go. What do you think? What do you guys think? Would this pen work? And this is a tactical thing. The thing is heavy. Just don't throw it at anybody. But that, like I said, it's got a window breaker right there. I can add that, no issues. Because I don't have a use for it. I do not have a notebook, so I can't put that in. I don't have any extra bushcraft books or anything like that, unfortunately. Oh no. I dented the tin you got me, hon. I'm sorry.
It happens.
And no emergency radios. I mean, even though I have a couple, the two that I have right now are both, one's mine, one's Jenny's. Yep, it's the same. It's the same stuff, just rehashed there, Daniel. Nothing fancy to it. I mean, but it does write really well. It's very smooth writing. I will tell you that. I did take Jenny out to do some fun stuff for Mother's Day, which is why she found this and a few other items that she really, really liked. And I got myself, give me a second. Myself discombobulated here. I'll find out. I got myself one of these. It's not an extra battery pack, but it can be used as one. I got one of these. So I can jumpstart vehicles. And it was fully charged when we got it. So it's fully charged right now. So there you go. That's what I picked up. Oh yeah, and a Mountain House meal, but that's beside the point. Ian found, how much did he find?
He found underwear and dude wipes and
Yeah, you found dude wipes and some
a knife.
I'm sorry to say he found a folding knife there, Daniel, but it's a nice little cooking one for $7. He's not really carrying much. But it's I still have some stuff I want to throw in there, some cordage maybe, which I don't have any at the moment. Like I said, if I throw this axe in there with it, once I get it done, I'm done using it. It does come with a belt. You can hang it from your belt. You can take a rhino out with one of those. Possibly. I will say this little rope cutter right here is really, really sharp. And you can use the back of the saw to work the ferrule rod. I have not tested it edgewise for sharpness for cutting down anything as of yet, because I've never had a chance to use it. But I'm going to test it on the Temu challenge, and then I will put that up in there. I think that cost me less than the jump starter, huh?
Oh, I'm sure it did.
Let me ask. I'm going to roll for Ian, so bear with me here. Hey, bud. Could you bring out your knife that you got, at the place? I mean, I've got a couple folding knives, but I have two folding knives and a oh, thank you. It's not perfect or anything like that, Daniel. It doesn't really have a name on it anywhere. That's the scales, both sides. Got a lanyard hole on this end right here. I'm not sure if that's a pseudo Damascus or not. It is fairly tight. No wiggles. It is a little wonky on the back because there's a burr right there that we need to figure out. And they did something with the back of the blade right there. I had to sharpen it because it had no edge on it whatsoever. But it is a locking full blade. And it's fairly stiff, but it's new. It was still in the package when he found it, but it's got my graying scales here. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sorry to say. And this is blue. And there's no name, no identifier on it anywhere. There's nothing on this side. Same thing on the other side. There's nothing. I'm not sure if it's a pseudo thing or it's like an acid wash type setup, but that's all I can tell you. Because I don't see any markings whatsoever. It's probably a Chinese deal. That's all I can tell you. What's the box say, bud?
I would have to refine the box.
You have to refine the box.
I'm gonna go grab it.
Oh, you threw it away?
No, it's in the car still.
Oh, okay. Indonesian Damascus. I don't know. I just said it was imitation Damascus because it could be like an acid wash thing to make it look like a Damascus when it's not. So I can't tell you anything more about it.
Ian looked it up and he says that it is an actual Damascus.
He said, okay, you heard what she said. Doxes? Okay, that I don't know that term. I'm not a knife guy generally, which I've said. So I'm more into these things up here. Oh, the 3 blades that I usually carry. Oh, he got it. What's it say, bud?
Read that part, the white.
It came in this box.
No, read.
It's from the Arc Knife Shop. I'm reading the side of the box.
No, this.
And what it says on the side of the box is a AR Damascus knife, custom handmade pocket folding knife for outdoor survival. Made wooden handle made of wooden handle and Damascus steel and leather sheath, which I didn't see a leather sheath.
No, I didn't see one either.
And a blade sharpener. There was no blade sharpener either.
None of that was in there.
No. But and it tells you the tips and how to take care of it. But that's the email stuff and everything else. Arc knife and cigar cutter. There you go. That's what it is. Daniel did say, take a picture of it, send it to me. I'll send it to him.
Okay.
Because he wants to take a look at it and close the door.
Back.
But I was looking out there.
Yep, that sounds like what Ian does. If he has the money for it, he'll have a chance that he'll take it.
What?
He picked up an SAK style pocket knife at the surplus store, which I seen pictures of. And he said, 1 blade, 1 wood saw. Did I need it? Nope. Did I want it?
Yep.
But you'd have to look it up. I don't know anything about it. Love, I do have a request. Are you going to drink your pear cider?
No, go ahead.
Could you bring it to me, please? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a bother.
Yeah, you do.
Not intentionally. Love you.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Hunting and stuff. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Jay. Sorry, Jay. I just. Thank you, love. I'm going to be having pear cider. I don't know why my screen is so. Whatever.
Excuse me.
I am freezing up. Why am I freezing up? I'm not sure what's going on.
You have too many windows open?
I shouldn't. No, I'm got the spinning wheel of death. Okay, sorry about that. I have no idea what just happened. That was just plain weird. I'm not sure what happened, folks. It's just one of those things. It just went weird on me here. I am back, so bear with me on that one. Oh, Daniel sent me a message. Tax write-off. Okay. You don't know. Okay. That's cool. Huh. Yeah, we got the message, Daniel. Don't ask me what's going on. I've really not had that issue before. Oh my God, my internet something's doing weird things. Oh, I know what it is.
Ian's on.
No, my computer decides it needs a restart.
Oh, well, of course.
I've got updates and it just decided to restart on me. If you guys can give me a minute and a half or so, I'll be right back. Please forgive me here. My computer decided it needs a restart. I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay. I'm sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened. Can you guys see me? Let me know if you can. I'm trying to see if okay, please let me know because I am trying to figure this out. My updates decided to really okay, cool. My computer decided it needed updates like now and it wouldn't let me wait. That's why it was doing all the wonky thing. Um, sing a song of his people. Um, let the sun shine, let the sun shine in. Sunshine in. I'm non-alcoholic pear cider is my drink of choice tonight. I'm thanking my lovely wife for this because was supposed to be for her. She just didn't. She thought it was mine originally, but there you go. Oh, that's good. Sorry about that. I really apologize for the loss right there. It wasn't something I was doing. But when updates happen, they happen when you don't want them to. Now, where were we before I had to restart all this stuff? So I said I got myself my beverage of choice, non-alcoholic, so I don't drink. 100% juice. And this is, Martinelli's. Jenny and I really, really like this brand because I don't know any other than that one pear nectar we get from time to time. This is the only thing that comes close. Mm-hmm. That's the Mexican one, right? I think, or is it, what are you going to call that? Hispanic one, or is it Mexican one? I could never tell the difference. It's imported. I don't know if we can even get it now. Now, neither here nor there. Yep, Daniel was showing me a picture of their shop cat. Jenny's been doing the same thing with our. That's not Little Miss, is it?
Oh, this is Macus.
Okay, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. He's getting shaggy right now.
Yes, he is. My shaggy boy.
I think it's Junix.
Jumex.
Yeah. Jumex, yeah. That's what Daniel knows what it is. But that pear nectar is just amazing. Little on the syrupy side, but that's okay. It makes it better. I'm a big fan of pears. I grew up on pears. A lot of people had apple trees. We had a pear tree growing up, and yeah, my mom showed us that she can make pretty much anything you can do with an apple, you can do with a pear. I really hate to see what would happen if someone fermented stuff like this.
Pear wine.
I brought that home, I think, once.
Mm-hmm.
They have it here, there. Okay. Yep. Apparently, Daniel's a fan too. Mm. Way to go, Daniel. I knew we had good taste. Now, we're going to be looking at a house tomorrow. Hopefully, everything goes well. We'll find out more as soon as things go. But right now, it is what it is. We'll keep you informed. Tomorrow will be Molly and Jason. Jason will be on tomorrow at his normal time of between 7 and 7:30. And I believe he'll be joined by myself and Cliff from Fox Outdoors, LLC. And they're going to be talking probably about a lot of gardening stuff. Oh, excuse me. Apologies. 1 second here. Hold on. I don't really need to. Jason's is Pest Hunter Outdoors. And Cliff's is Foxit Outdoors LLC. It's Foxit Outdoors. I have a couple of other items I was considering adding to the deal, but I wasn't sure what you guys think. You could partially see one. I'm thinking about keeping this one, so you're not getting that one. They do come with canteen cups. What do you guys think? Add it to it? Not? Anything in the pocket? Nope, nothing in the pocket. It's plastic, not steel, I'm sorry to say. But you do get a handy dandy canteen cup to go with it. And yes, it is U.S. military. You see right there. That's okay, Danielle. Don't have to worry about it. No need to apologize. Now, if you're wanting to come up, you're more than welcome to. I've been trying not to ask for people to come up because, I mean, I like being able to respond more quickly. But guys, you guys vote yes or no, maybe so. This is a nylon sheath, so you tell me. I can't do my best Vanna White. I can't do that. Sorry, not gonna happen. Oh, ooh, man. I may have to break into my other bag to get my extra pills out because my knee is killing me. I don't have any extra compasses or anything like that because I am short on a compass myself. But it does now. The bag has a decent little fry pan. Well, say hi from us. I really appreciate it. That would probably, well, I can look it up online, Rob. It's not my maximum weight. It's more what I can afford to pay. There will be a max, well, I'm willing to pay weight wise, because I mean, this is why I can't send it overseas. Because you wouldn't be able to get the knife anyway. Now, once I add this is not as heavy. It's about the same weight as the frying pan. So you'll have a separate fry pan, pot, plate, that kind of thing. This does have a lanyard, so you can hang it up. It does have a belt thing, which you can put, I guess you could put it this way if you wanted to. Sorry, this way. Now, I don't, and it is kind of rubberized coating on the blade. So I can't tell you how well it holds an edge or whatever. It's got a minor edge, still an edge. It is hollow. That's the only issue. Now, I wouldn't chop a tree down with it. Love, could you do me a favor?
What?
Tell me what you think of the weight of this. I know you don't normally use axes, You're not, because you're not an axe person. You usually let me or Ian do it. Feel that and tell me what you feel weight wise. How's it feel to your? I mean, put it like you're going to use it. Yeah. Like you're getting mad at me, getting ready to use it on me. Yes, I saw that look.
Bad.
Not too heavy, not too light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not medium.
I don't have a. Oh, okay. But like I said, I don't. You know, this is more like a steak knife, edgewise. I have not tested it on anything wood, and I don't have anything wood that I could test it on. I'm not using it on my hatchet. The only other wood item I have is my other saw, and I can't give that up because I was Ian. And here comes my co-host for the evening,
Yep.
the late, the great Jason from Pest Hunter Outdoors.
How's it going?
I'm doing good. I have a house to go look at tomorrow.
Ah. Well, I was taking care of the shade house today.
How's that working out?
Actually, quite nice.
Well, that's kind of cool.
I'll
I
be
gotta
posting
figure-
pictures here in a bit.
Huh?
I'll be posting pictures here shortly.
Okay, I've got a question for you. I've added a couple things to the bug out bag, which I'm going to be giving away in the future once I'm moved and stuff, and I do my Timu challenge thing. Remember this axe that I showed off a while back?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the best one, it's not the worst one, but it is one, you know. But it's got a lot of options for a beginner bug out bag. It's not technically bad, you know.
It is better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. It does come with the little cheesy saw. I don't know how well it's going to work until I test it, and I haven't had a chance to test it yet.
So, hello, TD, Ground Fog, and I saw Rob in
Ground
here.
Fog. Rob's in here. JJ's in here.
Oh, JJ's in there?
Yep.
So,
Let's see who else is in here. Luzier is in here, and a few others.
awesome.
Yep. I actually had issues in the middle of my life. My computer decided, it needs to reboot.
Ah,
You know, one of those downloads that gets to the point where you have to reboot no matter what, or it messes up your computer.
yeah.
It happened, so I had to reboot. But it's got a little star bit thing here if you want to tighten up the little belt loop thing. Now I was showing off some stuff that I was going to add to the bug out baggage, which includes a plastic poncho. I added a military canteen with canteen cup. I think that would be a good choice. I don't know what you think, Jason, but I'll show it to you if you want to see it. Give me a second here. One of the best things they ever gave me when I was injured. If I can get this thing to grab right.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Great for picking up trash.
well, this one's even got a magnet on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's got a little magnet on it. Well, old school military canteen. Now, I already have a metal container there if you need to boil water, but it's just simple plastic one, nothing fancy. But it does come with a proper canteen cup. So I think that's a good choice. A good addition with the butterfly handles. And it is U.S. military. Not sure if you can see the U.S. on there. It's just that I have two of them. Ian's got multiple of his own. And Jenny's got all the other stuff. I'm not sure what else to add to the kit. You have any suggestions?
Not at this time.
Go ahead.
I don't have anything at this time.
Rob actually made a good suggestion. I just happen to have something pretty cool to add in there. A set of playing cards.
Yeah.
Now, I've never seen this style playing cards. These are Liberty playing cards. Now, I don't know if these are vintage ones or not. They look very vintage, but they are from Arlington, Texas.
Really?
Yep. And I mean, okay, I've seen a lot of old school cards, you know,
Yeah.
but look at the ace.
Hold on a minute. I'm actually trying to post those photos right now.
Okay. Well, like I said, this is the ace. I think it looks
Oh,
pretty
it
cool.
only wants 5.
And it says Liberty playing cards on it from the Liberty Playing Card Company, designed by Jackson Robinson.
Really?
Yep. And this is one of the Jokers. So I think this is appropriate for a bug out bag. All the cards are there. Well, I think that's pretty cool. Give me a second. I'll see if I can see what the ace looks like. An ace of hearts. Not just a regular ace of hearts, but this. Yeah. Those are going in there just because you need a decent pair of playing cards. Keep yourself from going nuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, is this going to be the end all of bags? No. This is a starter set. The person, whoever wins it, has to complete it to their specifications. This is just me throwing stuff in here. In this bag, it's got a flashlight. It's got a tarp. It's got the mess kit, stainless steel water bottle, a knife. I'm going to add this to it real quick here. So, though I would like to see somebody use this in some capacity when
Yeah.
they get it. But that's all I really have for that because I don't know what else I'm going to be able to put in there until I don't have any compasses or anything because I don't even know. My compass broke. So that's what I've got. Bar soap or a bar of soup?
Bar of soup.
Bar of soup would always work. Some kind of hand sanitizer. That would probably be more of like a first aid kit. And I don't think I have anything available at this time. What year was that made? I don't know, Daniel.
There we go. I got my pictures posted now.
Did you post them to Instagram?
No, I posted them to on the community page.
Okay. I will look at them later.
Yeah, because I actually repurposed the roofing of the shop as a weed barrier for the shade house.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Reduce,
so-
reuse, recycle.
Yeah, instead of paying somebody to haul it off.
Sort of like what the pioneers used to do when they moved houses. You know what they did to do that?
What?
They burned it down and then
Yeah.
harvested all the nails. That's why you don't see a lot of prairie houses anymore because they burn them down and harvested the nails that they had in them.
Oh, I'm actually having a soda tonight.
I am doing non-alcoholic pear cider.
Dr. Pepper.
What is it with people and Dr. Pepper? I'm sorry. Please forgive me, but I am not a fan of Dr. Pepper. I will spit it out if someone actually gives me some.
I like Dr. Pepper.
I don't like the taste. Because every once in a while, when I go through McDonald's, well, before when I used to eat more McDonald's, they'd give me Dr. Pepper my mistake, and I could taste it, and I would spit it out.
Mm.
And then I'd go in and tell them, I did not ask for Dr. Pepper, I asked for Coke.
You know what I hate is when you ask them for iced tea or unsweet tea,
And they give you sweet tea.
yo.
That one is an honest
can't do
mistake
that.
because they're side by side generally. But Jenny likes both. So she doesn't really care either way.
I'll drink Dr Pepper over Coca-Cola any day.
I can't really drink a lot of soda. I mean, I wish I could, but I can't.
This way,
It's just the fact is that it's too sweet.
yeah, I actually had a soda the other night too. I oopsed because I was going to stop and pick up Molly's a root beer, and I grabbed a A&W cream soda instead of an A&W root beer.
Ooh. Ian likes that, and so does Jenny, actually.
That's the only cream soda I'll drink that's from A&W.
Did you know that we actually have a fully functioning A&W root beer here?
Yeah, I kind of miss one.
There's one in Indianola. We've eaten there several times. Hi, Molly. I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, she's just coughing.
I know, but it can't feel nice.
Yeah.
But we, like I said, if you guys would have been here long enough and we would have explored a little bit more the area, I would have taken you to A&W root beer. They even bring it out to your car and everything. They don't have roller skates, though. They don't do that.
Our Sonics, some of the girls will actually wear roller skates.
They do have a Sonics in Ottumwa, but we were far away from Ottumwa, where we were at. It may sound weird, but I'm not a fan of root beer generally. I had a bad experience when I was younger.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fan of one either, but
I actually haven't been able to handle a lot of like greasy foods either. So, but that's about all I can tell you. It's the medication they got me on. That's the only thing I can suggest. Or my body's just gotten used to not eating a lot of stuff like that.
yeah, I'm waiting for it to get dark so I can get out there and take pictures of the new shade house with the lights on.
Well, what are you powering the lights with?
An extension cord?
Oh, okay. I thought you might have your power station or something.
No.
Now, how was your weekend?
It's only my first day. I've been outside almost all day.
Well, how was it?
I've been out there working. It's hot. Got like the 91 today.
Well, besides hot, that's a given.
Yeah.
It got up to about 84, 85 here.
No, I was just out there just plugging away. Taking
Did
my
you drink
time.
plenty of fluids?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to drink more tonight.
You more like Gatorade?
Non-alcoholic, too.
Huh?
No alcohol.
That's
I'll
good,
be out-
though. You don't
I'll
want
be
to do
out-
that in the heat.
Yeah, I'm going to be out there tomorrow, too. So,
I haven't seen a lot of them skating, though, here at Sonics. But I remember before my mom passed away, all those years ago, back in 99, that's saying something. Way before 99, she and I went to my first Sonics here it was there at Ottumwa. We were out doing something, and she stopped in there, and we got Sonic.
there's one better than Sonics.
Huh?
There's a place better than Sonics, but they're not here in Texas or Arizona or where you're at. They're only in Southern California.
Five Guys?
No, it's called Tommy's.
Never heard of it.
Oh, man. It's
Chili burger,
chili burgers, chili fries, but they don't use regular fries. They use the steak fries.
Now, I do like Steak and Shake. They have one in Des Moines.
You know, I've tried Steak and Shake 2 times, and I did not like it.
I'm not a big fan of their fries because they're shoestring fries. Jenny's right about that. But I do like their burgers.
Oh, man, like this. It's better than...
I guess the person going through the cold wave was Daniel today.
Yeah. It was hot there a couple days ago.
Did you have to bundle up, Daniel, with that cool front going through?
He's got another one that they're going to catch a little bit more wind here in a couple days.
Well, I don't know yet.
I mean, you got thunderstorms in Southern California, right? Or in
Tommy's in
Central California.
Massachusetts. I did not know that. Okay. Well, he's from that area, so he should know. I've never been up in the Northeast, exception of Jersey. Now it's just passing through.
Furthest east I've ever been is going to be in Mississippi. Not Mississippi, sorry, Louisiana.
Is that the farthest east you've ever been?
Yep.
I've been coast to coast. And the furthest north I've been is Wisconsin.
Sorry. No, the furthest north I've been is northern Saskatchewan.
And it depends on where New Jersey is comparison to where I was stationed. Was it? No, was it? Yeah, we were at where was it that we went to that Ren Fair up in Wisconsin?
First day.
No. The one we ran my range at.
Oh, Door County.
Door County, Wisconsin. All the winds had Sunday. Oh, well, that's probably why you don't have a lot of rain anymore. So,
That's okay. The monsoon's only a couple of months away.
I've been abroad too, Daniel. Not as much as some. I was even in England once.
That's pretty far north.
That's 30 minutes in England. You know why? Fuel stop
Yep.
for my plane. We were allowed to. We were not allowed to depart because they said we weren't going to be there long. That was on my first trip to Germany. Hey, Cecilia.
Hello, Cecilia.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Oh, I took Jenny to a new bin store over the weekend, and we found a couple. She found a couple things. She found one of these.
Ah,
I don't know anything about it because there's no writing on it anywhere. I did plug it in, and I did put it in the sun, and I did plug my phone in, and it did show charging. Now, unless I get a voltmeter or whatever to hook up to this, I have no idea what the voltage is on this one. The other item we picked up, is one of these, which you should recognize these.
I guess I got out of bed.
yep, almost.
Well, it is. It's
Power
a jump starting. It's a jump starting pack,
Yeah.
but it can also be used as a battery pack. And Ian said these accidentally were. This was accidentally turned on, and this thing touched, and they sparked really, really big. But as long as it can jumpstart your car, I don't care. See what else. I forgot what I was gonna say. We have been packing here. I've got my whole library of homesteading and survival books are all packed away.
That was hilarious.
So there's that. Mold. Cecilia, mold. Hey, Jarrett, long time no see, brother.
Come on, Bobby.
Had an issue with mold last year when this whole side of the block, the sewer system backed up into the basement, and we were not able to get everything out in time to keep it from molding.
Well, we were at work at the time.
Yeah, because we were not even home when it happened. So, and then I got injured, so I couldn't get everything out of the basement, and it got up the walls and things like that. And they said black mold, need to move. So we're moving. That's what was up. We got one we're looking at tomorrow. And I'm going to say thank you to Daniel for this. He helped out a lot. He's going to send me the address tomorrow, so I'm going to find out more about it. And Jenny and I are going to go look at it tomorrow afternoon when she gets home. And we're going to go from there.
Upside down.
That's the way I did it.
We want to. I'm going to try to be at Amanda, but I won't be able to do much with my knee, so I can't walk very well. But I will be dressed to the nines. I will tell you that. I will be wearing, carrying my bow and stuff like that. I will look good. I will tell you that. Because I'll be wearing the same outfit that won me the second in the overall costume contest at the Ames Renaissance Fair, right? And I will say, with exception of a sticker, I think I gave everything to Jenny. Right? I think so. Well, I think I'm going to give you. I gave you the stones and everything.
Yeah.
What are you staring at me for, Cat?
The shade house.
How did that look?
Do what?
Can't wait till I'm done with the shade house tomorrow.
Like,
And we're gonna start cleaning up around it.
Come on, Mac. Come on. Come say hi. Well, come on.
Talking to the cat or Ian?
Oh, Ian's in his room.
Oh,
Max giving me the evil eye. I did add something else to the bug out bag. It's not this one I'm going to show you. This one, a number 3 skillet about this size. This is a number 3, but I have to clean it up. But it says number 3 right here, and I think this one is something that is important because I've never seen a number 3 on the back like that. But it needs redone badly. But it's a nice little pan. Good bushcraft stuff. Come on, Mac. Come on. Come on. Now he's just sitting there mocking me. But once we get the paperwork and everything figured out, then we can go from there.
they got a place?
not yet. You're gonna go look at one tomorrow. Molly hasn't been paying attention. She was watching Young Sheldon earlier.
Who was?
Molly was.
Oh, I didn't realize she was a Young Sheldon fan. Now, let's see here. I wish I could add something like this into the bug out bag, but I can't.
Yeah.
Because of not allowed to mail certain materials through the mail. But I don't think this would be a good idea anyway. Give me a second.
Yeah.
That's why. And that's on low.
You always add a couple of matches.
That's high. This is a butane lighter anyway. I got matches, but I don't know. I don't want to send anything flammable to the mail, even if it's a match, because the matches I have are strike anywhere, and if it gets jostled the right way, not a good idea.
Bubble wrap.
No, right now we're using every bit of bubble wrap we need for here to move. But if we have any extra, we might be able to do that. I could pick some up if you want me to on Friday. Just got to tell me what kind and how much.
I can feel it in my arms, my back, my legs
They have it in
from today.
postage section over by the office section in Walmart.
Okay.
So, probably down there, but
But that's what's going on with us right now.
Oh,
I go to see my-
I got a burrito from Filiberto's. Eat that, and I can fall asleep.
Say what?
Heavy. Oh, if I got a carne asada burrito from Filiberto's.
I have no idea what that is. both the food
TD
and the
knows.
location.
TD knows. But the only one I would go to is the one off of Baseline and Rural. No, McClintock. Baseline and McClintock is the only one I would go to. None,
Probably
no, it's
not, because they're
Guadalupe.
going to have to renovate
Guadalupe.
the entire place too. Because it didn't get renovated before we moved in the first time there, Cecilia. Because we just moved straight in after the old person moved out. It needs a lot of work because the last tenant kid did a number on the house. The dishwasher needs replaced. The countertops need replaced. The wiring needs updated, up to code, the whole 9 yards. So it'd be just cheaper for us to move to a new location. Because I can't afford to move someplace for a while, then move back. That's a lot of money. If anybody's moved in recently, you can say that it's not cheap.
No, it's not. It's never cheap. Never has been.
Mm-mm. So hopefully the new place we'll find out tomorrow what it is. I have no idea what it is. And I will keep you informed on your channel tomorrow night.
Yeah.
If that's okay with you. Because it is your night, obviously. I do want to be able to get my potato and my tomatoes into the ground outside as soon as possible, but I didn't want to do it here now that I'm moving, and I want to see how big I can get it. But I think I needed to do something different because my potato is this freaking tall,
That's good.
but the leaves aren't very big. But it is a Walmart potato, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the reason, but it did grow fairly quickly.
No, they do. They grow very quick.
TD says, I know for sure that it's not close to where they're at 43rd and Glendale.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a good hour and a half drive.
Depending on where they're located.
As we used to say, he's on the west side.
Yeah, we used U-Haul last time we moved. And we didn't have too much trouble, did we?
Huh?
No, we didn't. I see you picked up some cold medicine, huh?
Huh?
I see the cold
Oh, I
medicine.
found it over there.
Oh, you're going to probably need it.
No.
But we have a U-Haul here in town. I'm probably going to end up renting a truck and taking it over. I mean, taking what I can in my truck, obviously, then having Jenny drive the truck over,
Excuse me.
loaded up too, so we can get things done faster. The only thing we're trying to figure out is what to do with all of our shelving. You know, my shelf right now, give me a second here, is looking really bare, as you can see. I got a few things up there on top, but I got to figure out where my fuel oil, my lamp oil bottle is, where I can put it back in there. So, and I've got to figure out how to transport 4 bottles of 99% isopropyl alcohol and 5 butane bottles and 1 small little butane bottle and some Zippo lighter fluid without worrying about it going boom.
Well, you put it in the box of the front seat of the truck and seatbelt it in.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Just says you put it in a box and you put it in the front seat of the vehicle and you seat belt it in.
Okay, I can do that. We got plenty of boxes. You can't see it, but we got a leaning tower of boxes in front of me.
Yeah, just make sure you don't have.
Jenny's got like 3 boxes ready to go there. I got 2 boxes here. There's more boxes in the kitchen, and there's some empty boxes we haven't even put together yet behind my chair.
Just make sure there's no rags in the cab of the truck.
Oh, no.
We don't want to get pulled over.
I understand about spontaneous combustion. I understand all about that. But I'm not, finding this stuff here is really hard to do nowadays. And this is what I use in my alcohol stoves. And this is what I use with my hand warmers. Finding Zippo fuel at Walmart nowadays is hard. Phil Albert. I can't even pronounce
It's
that.
Filibertos.
Filibertos.
Phil.
That's what I said.
Bertos.
Filibertos.
I mean, there's some of them
I
that are
may not
horrible.
be able to read it properly because of my dyslexia, but I do understand it when you say it.
Yeah.
We had a lot of Spanish-speaking students when I was in the service, where I was last stationed at before I got out of the Air Force. Spent 2 years on a linguist post. You learn to pick up languages.
Yeah. Now, the worst one I've ever been to is the other one that's in North Tempe off of, was it Broadway
No.
in rural? That's the worst one I've been to.
My favorite place in Texas when I was stationed in San Antonio was not a Mexican food place at all. Tiff told you how to spell it. That makes sense. Jenny would have probably done the same thing to me. Is a Haagen-Dazs place down on the
Haagen-Dazs?
Riverwalk.
Ice cream?
Ice cream, Haagen-Dazs?
Yep. But remember, this was over 20-some years, almost 30 years ago.
Yeah, it was probably taken over by Bluebell.
Probably.
Everybody's
through
heard of Bluebell ice
I
cream.
went
here.
through basic training back in 87. So that should tell you anything. But then I went back about a year ago later for some other training. But the thing is, after I got out, I went back for training again for something else in the Army. So I spent a lot of time in San Antonio.
We didn't even stop in San Antonio. We just, we stopped on the outskirts, put fuel in the vehicles, and kept on going.
Yeah, that's when I first went in there, Daniel. I
No,
graduated in 86, went in 87. I actually went in right after I got back from Arizona. I went to visit my sister for about a year, 6 months or so, and after I got back, I joined up.
I was already halfway through high school in 87.
I'm old. I'm sorry. People don't realize how old I am. This is white for a reason, folks.
Yeah, mine too. I earned it.
Same.
I got to
Hey, at least you got something more than I got. You got more of this.
What?
hair.
45 King? No, I haven't been 45 in
Many, many years.
17 years,
Yeah, I'll be right back. I got to go take another picture.
almost 18 years. It's been a while.
You find a shelf to sit on.
He made a spot.
Yeah.
Need a pillow? I don't think I have an extra one.
No, he's over on the shelf.
I see him. Kind of hard to miss.
I guess. Now what are you doing?
So, good evening, King. How you doing? Now, I have been spotting a little bit of gray right here on my temples. This year, first time I found gray on my temples.
Yeah, I got here.
But most of my gray, actually, I've had the gray hair in this area since I was 16. But my braid as you can see, it's still pretty brown. No gray in there. I've got a little bit of gray right here and right here. That's about it. I don't know what Jenny thinks of it, but she hasn't really said anything. Or she had just, I kind of hide it underneath my hat most of the time because I don't have much of anything on top. That's about what mine started a little bit way before that, though. About the time I joined the service. The first time, not the second time. For those people who hadn't heard yet, I am adding a few things to the bug out bag that weren't in there last time, but they are now. I have added a military canteen and canteen cup, a 6.5 inch cast iron skillet, number 3 skillet. I added a rain poncho. And I will be adding an axe to the. Oh, sorry about that.
What?
You were trying to show something?
Yeah.
Oh, your tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I started with today. Or that's what I actually ended up with. So I moved it closer to the.
Is that a concrete floor or is that dirt?
No, that's the roofing I pulled off the shop.
On the floor. That's right. Okay. It looks like it's concrete, though.
Yeah, I use it as a weed barrier, even underneath the pallets here.
Okay.
I pulled a lot of the stuff out. Moved it closer. Put all the roofing material down. I put all small pieces underneath the pallets, and the big pieces here in the walkway, so I'm not tripping over them. And as you can see there.
Oh, that looks better. The first time maybe just with the
Yeah.
light is what I was seeing.
And I put the lights up in there.
Yeah, that was the netting. That's the reason why I was having issues with it.
The shade cloth. So I only did half of it because I wanted to get the taller stuff over here, and they get shade most of the day anyways.
Right. So are you going to go, Daniel? Is the roof black, Jason?
Which one you just showed me?
Oh, I'm getting to it.
Oh,
Jason,
What?
is the roof black?
No, it's a
dark shade cloth.
it's a shade cloth.
It's a shade cloth.
Yes.
Or the roof on the floor.
Or are you talking about the roofing that I used on the floor?
That part, the roofing.
It's just a rubber roofing.
Or are you talking about the netting? The netting is not. It's just a shade tarp.
Yeah, it's just a black shade cloth. That's all it is.
So it is black, though.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to find out.
Oh, yeah. Harbor Freight. And that's just before it got dark. And that's after dark.
Garden after dark.
Yeah.
You just need to put a couple of chairs out there with a fire pit, and you'll be ready to go.
Yeah. No, because I'll melt the top.
No, not underneath it.
Yeah. Well, I still need to put in some of the pallets and some more roofing material on the floor here on the left-hand side.
How about a bar? Then you can make it a little bar area.
But yeah, so that's part I'm working on. So it took me all day to move everything out.
You didn't have any help?
No, it's just me.
Well, you be careful, brother. It doesn't take much to hurt yourself.
I used to do more than that.
It doesn't matter what you used to do.
Yeah, I know I'm getting older.
Starting to feel it.
I take my time.
And you didn't do
Take your time and be safe, please.
Yeah. So just take my
It
time. That's all.
doesn't take much nowadays for our bodies to fall apart, whether we want them to or not.
Yeah.
But thank you for showing us. I really appreciate it. And Daniel says so as well. Now, I hope, like I said, to get a good possible garden into the next location we move to, and be able to grow a little bit more than just potatoes and tomatoes, because we like green beans and some other stuff. A little bit too late to. I'm not sure if it's going to be too late to grow carrots or not, since we haven't started any.
Yeah, you can do carrots. They just leave them in the ground.
We've never been able to grow anything. Every time we've tried growing carrots, we've ended up getting nothing. But we've grown potatoes, tomatoes, cucumbers, and pumpkins.
Yeah, because
Green-
tomorrow I gotta water the fruit trees, the rose, and some of the other my rest of my little garden area.
Yeah, Daniel says they use the green shade cloths there.
Yeah,
I'm not really familiar with either one, so other than what you just showed me. Um,
that was the only one big enough I can get, and then all they had was black.
so you didn't have a choice.
No, I did not have a choice.
If you had a choice, what color would you have went with?
A tan,
Okay.
but black is the only one I can get a hold of that's going to be, 20 feet by 12 feet. Or no,
Okay.
it's 20 by 16.
There you go.
Well, that's good news. That you got something at least. You know? But promise me you'll be safe, because I mean, like I said, it doesn't take much to tweak a back, tweak a knee, whatever.
Oh no, I just take my time.
I was taking my time when I first initially hurt myself. Wasn't trying to. I just turned. The fact that I must have turned so much. Well, I was harder on my knees than you were.
Yeah.
You are, so because I was a medic, and you know how hard those are, carrying all that stuff with us. Being a military medic is hard on the body. I will say that. That's one of the things I'm trying to go get disability through the military is my knees.
Mm-hmm.
And my hearing, because I already got it. Do you guys have to do the real ID thing there?
We got to do that everywhere now.
Well, I went and got my real ID taken care of yesterday, and I put in for an appointment Sunday. Found out there was a 9:30 appointment the next day, yesterday, and it said, oh, it's going to take about 15 minutes. So I go up there with all my information, and I'm out of there in 10 minutes with a new addition to my license besides my weight being down.
Yeah, I'm not worried
Very
about that real ID because I have something that's even better.
A passport.
You got it.
Well, I do not own a passport because I haven't been out of the country since I left the service. And I heard they're turning people away from leaving the country to Canada.
Yeah,
They're stopping people from going to Canada.
maybe moving. I don't know.
No, they're denying people entry into Canada from the U.S. side due to medical reasons.
Ah,
You know, some of the things that they denied here that they still do there.
yeah.
I'm not going to go mention it, but you understand what I'm talking about. For medical reasons, they're saying, "Oh no, you can't go. You're not allowed to." What do you mean get one now cheap there, Daniel? Please fill me in, because I mean, I'm say hi to everybody. I'm only going to be on for a little while longer because it's like almost 9 o'clock.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Passport? Possibly. I don't really have a need for a passport yet. I mean, when I was in the service, I didn't need one because my ID was a passport. You know how I knew that? Jason, you know how I knew I could use my ID as a passport?
How?
I'm the one that filled out the paperwork
Oh.
for everybody.
Mhm.
So there's a little sheet of paper that says it's basically your ID is your passport. You can go into, when I was in Europe, you can go into any country you want with your ID.
Yeah.
So, which was nice. I mean, Luxembourg was amazing. I will still say this, for the smallest country I've ever been to, and the only one I was ever mentioned in high school that I said, why would I hell need to know about that little country? Not realizing I would bar hop that one about 10 years later. But I will probably try to go for my passport eventually. Because Jenny and I want to go to 2 places. Ireland is one, New Zealand is the other.
New Zealand.
There's a reason for New Zealand. My wife is a very big Lord of the Rings fan. Can you understand why she wants to go to New
Oh,
Zealand?
yeah.
That little the Hobbit town is still there,
Yes.
and
It's
she
a
wants to
tourist
go visit.
attraction now.
Huh?
It's a tourist attraction now.
Yeah, and a bed and breakfast too. So she wants to go. Oh, I understand that, Daniel. But I was the guy who handled all the paperwork for the military passport stuff. I handled a lot of different stuff like that. Just like I sent a lot of the orders shipping people overseas when I was stationed in Monterey. That one, I didn't really care to do that particular part of the job, even though I knew that's why people were there to learn the linguist school, to learn the languages, so they can get sent over. But yeah, I know a lot of people who did that too. You and I discussed a little bit about this, so I'm not going to go into detail.
Wow.
Real names are overrated. I'm sorry. It is. Especially when you're overseas. Because when it can be dangerous. Just like you can't wear uniforms off post or anything like that. But I will say this. One of the most fun things I ever did over in Germany, besides the driving around and looking at stuff, was going to a German carnival. Not knowing the language at all. I could read it, but I couldn't understand it. I grew up being a carny as a kid. I worked my uncle's carnival every summer for like 3 or 4 years growing up. I'm not sure if that makes me a carny or not, but I did it for like 4 or 5 years. And I knew the games. And I torqued that guy off big time. Because I was a shooting game where you had to shoot these little tags off the little hooks. And you're supposed to take one shot and knock one tag off. I was shooting exactly the right spot and shattering 2 tags at the same time. I got banned that day. It was fun until I got banned.
Yeah.
I gave my prize away. I didn't even want it. I was just there because I wanted to shoot. Because being able to shoot, it was a BB gun, but you know how off those carnival games can be sometimes.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
But I knew how to shoot it. And they asked me where I came from in broken English. I told them, they go, oh, hell no. You're not shooting again. I'm from Iowa. I grew up hunting. This is easy. And it
Yeah.
was like less than 5 feet away, from, whatever the distance is from the end of the counter to the board, And to me, that's like no distance at all. That's point blank range for me. Same thing for you, Jason.
Oh yeah, I know. I just
And it's like if we can't hit that, Jason, there is something wrong with us.
no kidding.
And I didn't. I drank some beer, but I wasn't I wasn't a beer fan over there. The thing that really got to me when I was over there was the mixed drinks. And a lot of guys I knew drank because they just liked to drink. I drank because I was bored, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
And I think they tried to say, "Oh, I'm not an alcoholic, but I'm an alcoholic dependent, whatever that is." That means I drank because I got depressed. But once I got not bored, I walked away from it, which most people can't do. And that was oh my God,
Oh, Simon's on.
that was 1990. Yeah, that should tell you something. I haven't drank since 1990. How many years ago is that now?
A lot.
See, 25, 35 years.
A long time ago.
And I don't miss it. Even that supposedly non-alcoholic beer, never was able to I'm never a fan. Now, mixed drinks was the thing I liked the most, though. Because it was sweet, I guess. But I'm getting closer to the weight I was way back then. I haven't been this weight in 15, 20 years. And I'm still losing.
Well, that's good.
242 so far and dropping. I started at 317. Let's see, what's the difference on that one? Give me a second here. £75. I think I'm doing good. Okay. I'm doing good so far. I just wish I could walk normally without my freaking cane.
Give it time, you will.
Yeah, but I'm going to eventually, I'm worried about when I go back to work, they're going to lay me off. Because I found out they're doing a lot of layoffs where I used to work. So I'm wondering if I should start court proceedings for my something before I go back. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because if they let me go, I'm not going to be able to get a new job easily because of my knee.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have to go full disability.
I don't know if I can go full disability or even partial, or at least to get a decent settlement. I mean, I'd be happy with either one. It's a settlement either way, but I could use that money to put down on a house,
Yeah.
and I'd be happy with that. But other than that, that's my plan for now. I still got to finish up my military disability stuff, and I'm going to have to go back down and talk to the VA rep about that. And once I get moved, and then I have to put in for my ears, my back, my knees, my blood pressure, and my heart.
So you don't know what you're going to get yet then.
Nope. I'm not sure what percentage they're going to put me at, but I do know that I am hard of hearing in this year. I got my hearing checked this year, and they said I am partially deaf in this left ear.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm partially deaf in both of my ears, and because the earplugs didn't work for me.
They didn't work for me either.
Mhm.
And as I'm left-handed, this is the ear that I had my firearm up against.
Well, mine was the equipment.
Mine was the firing range,
Yeah.
and
We had those. Was it the green and orange 3M earplugs?
that's the ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to go through all that stuff because when I went through the first time to put in for it, they said, "Oh, won't you need to send us dates." All my dates were through the VA, through the military. So
Yeah.
all my records are they have. They have all my records. So I don't have to look up anything. You got them already. Same town, Cecilia. I'm not moving out of Newton. I do have rigging in both ears. That does not go away. I've got partial deafness in this ear, the ringing of the ears. My blood pressure, I had to get a stent put in my knees, my back, and my hands. Forgot about that because one of the things I got when I was in the service was carpal tunnel. I did a lot of typing when I was
Yeah.
when I went from Air Force to Army before I went through AIT to be an EMT Army medic. They had me type for 2 straight weeks on a manual typewriter. My hands swelled up like balloons, which is a clear indicator of what again? Carpal tunnel. I could not feel my fingers. But since then, I've had surgery on this hand because of it. 100% successful, though. But I'm going to try again and go from there. And hopefully, I'll get disability, and then I'll go from there. Because that'll be permanent disability for that. But it won't cover all my bills.
No, it'll cover most.
It will cover a good portion, though. And then Jenny is going to go for her disability, too, because the reason why she has the plate in her shin and ankle was a military issue. It happened in basic training. She actually got medically held in basic training because of it.
Yeah, a friend of mine had the same thing too.
Was the ringing?
No, she was medically discharged.
Jenny wasn't discharged, but
Yeah,
she was
she
medically held, and she was held back from graduating because of it. And myself, I got through basic training, no issues. Though I was one of the few who actually gained 2 inches in height and lost about 11 pounds. Because I went from 158 when I went in, and I was 5'6". When I got out of basic, I was 5'8", and 147 pounds.
Getting earlier, there was a bee attack.
Oh yeah, it's on paper. All my things were on paper except for my hearing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, over there between.
My back went out
yeah,
during a training exercise. My
somewhere else.
hands swelled up during training.
Said there's been a bee attack in a number of years.
Everything else happened after.
You still go looking for him?
No.
I had the stent put in 2015. My hand.
A lot.
When did I have surgery on my hand? 2008. I had right after I got out. Yeah, so
I'm gonna get a bowl of ice cream.
I have a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna go talk to my VA rep so I get moved, and then push hard to get all that stuff.
Well, they have to apply for it, TD.
I've applied for it, but they sent me paperwork saying, "Oh, we need dates." It's all in their paperwork. I don't have any of it.
Yeah. Now, if you need help with all this, go to the VFW or the was it the
American Legion?
American Legion? Yes, they have representatives there that can help you.
Yeah. Now I'll probably end up talking to my VA rep, and or if that doesn't work, then I will probably go to the VFW.
I'm trying to get
some really nice people there last time we were there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my buddy to take me to the Marine Ball this up and coming November.
I think you'd look. I know you can't wear it, but I think you'd look really smart in a Marine Air uniform.
I'd be as the camera guy.
Oh, you're going to be their camera guy.
Yeah,
You're still going to dress to the nines, dude.
No, I can't dress in it because I was not in the military.
No, you still got to dress to the nines nicely at the Marine Corps ball.
Oh yeah, I'll be wearing all khaki.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
You got to dress nice. I'm not sure what the civilian nice version is, but
yeah,
for taking pictures. But who knows?
I'll have my camera bags with me and my pockets full of batteries.
I hate to say this, but it is now 9:01, and I'm getting tired and my knee is sore, and I really need to get some sleep. I'm going to say good night.
Good night.
I love you guys all. Thank you, Jason, for being my co-host. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Daniel, for all your help that you have helped me with. And I look forward to that information call for about 9 o'clock or so. So I'm going to say thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, J&J. Thank you, anybody and everybody who else was here. Rob, thank you, sir. Lou, thank you. All the other people who were here. Good night, Molly. Good night, Jason.
Good night.
I will catch you tomorrow on your channel, same bat time, different bat channel. And this is Colin Kincaid. I'm out of here in 5, 4.
Good night, everybody. Get out there and slap a rat.
2, 1.